Hi guys, today Sam, Jessica, and Katie are going to be discussing the two articles on the digital divide. The first one was How to Rethink the Digital Divide by Bill Thompson. This article talked about different proposals researchers, which includes engineers and technologists, developed to help bridge the digital gap between rich and poor nations. Some of these proposals included using RFID tags to aid in further research. And if you do not know what an RFID tag is, they are frequency identification tags, which is a system that transmits the identity of an object or person wirelessly using radio waves. Pretty cool, huh? A more personal approach is to aid communities in sharing stories with each other across cultural and geographical boundaries, as well as organizing cooperative groups and learning from each other's experiences. Most people recognize the digital divide issue, but to some, such as Will Davies, a social theorist, the digital divide does not exist. Instead, it is merely covering up the true problem of ensuring that everyone has fair access to technology. So what can we do to bridge this digital divide? According to the article, researchers say that we must make sure that modern technology is not only open to industrialized nations, but also to the developing world. The article suggests researchers to be aware that some of the cutting-edge technologies have negative implications on the environment. Thompson compares leaving a computer on all day is equivalent to a gas-guzzling SUV making a short trip to the mail. The next article that you guys read is The Digital Divide in K-12 Student Computer Use. The article first talks about the use of computers in the classroom. By 2002, 99% of public schools had internet access, and with this increase, colleges began to treat computer skills as a required skill to have. However, the problem lies in the lack of education of computers. For example, Fort Worth, Texas spent $40 million on computers, yet majority of the staff could not properly use the computer system, as well as 48% of the teachers feel that obtaining and maintaining software is a serious issue. Another issue discussed is the use of at-home computers. Even though 85% of children who have internet use it for educational purposes, only 40% of blacks and Hispanics have a computer versus 77% of whites who own one. Atwell does state that these statistics are for income levels lower than $15,000 and that above $50,000 the gap narrows. So how do the people under $15,000 income level adapt as we move further into the information age? It has shown that technology skills are now necessary for quality jobs to receive higher wages, which in turn, according to the article, higher household income increases non-school computer use. The purpose of the study was to find which factors influence the computer and internet use outside of the classroom. These factors include demographics, which also includes sex, gender, and income level, characteristics of parents, meaning their income level and their education status, as well as the characteristics of the student's experience at school, whether or not they use a computer. With an increased income and education, the non-school computer use increased as well. Students who use computers at school are 20% more likely to use a computer at home, as well as the correlation between income and education is 0.54, and the correlation between household size and number of students is 0.72. So if a student is using a computer at school, they're more likely to be using a computer at home, which in turn aids their education level. To sum it up, we have made a chart of high and low probability users. As you can see, ethnicity does have an impact, but the impact is much smaller than the difference in non-school computer use.